Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here, which I know so many of you are. I'm so excited to have you here. In today's video, I'm going to be doing an acrylic look. I'm doing white Valentine's Day nails, and I'm going to be using my Glitter Planet practice hand. So let's get right into the video. Alright, so starting off, I'm going in with number 21 from Model 1s. I love Model 1s, they're my favorite, and it's just this really gorgeous like white cream color with silver sparkles inside. So yeah, I'm just gonna apply my first bead and work it down the nail. I really adore acrylic. I would really like to know if you guys prefer polygel or acrylic, what you prefer watching, what you prefer doing. I find that really interesting. Me personally, I love acrylic. I love polygel too, but I really enjoy how acrylic just flows. Like, it's such an easy process to lay down acrylic, and it's satisfying as heck to watch people do it. I love watching acrylic. I love it. Anyways, let me know what you guys prefer. But yeah, so slowly I am moving the bead up towards the cuticle. If you guys are beginners, always make sure to use a really small bead towards the cuticle, because sometimes it can be tricky, and you guys want to make sure you do it as nice and neat as possible, because if you do get acrylic on the back of your cuticles, the nails will lift. So you always want to be careful with that, and you always want to make sure to wipe the sides while you're applying, just because that's going to really help you with the shaping later on. It's going to keep everything the way the nail tip is placed. So the way the nail tip is shaped, you just want to always wipe the sides, keep the structure of the nail. It's going to make you a lot happier when it comes to filing. So anyways, I'm going to be moving on to my pointer finger, and I'm doing the same exact thing. And yeah, normally also, if you guys have an easier time, always start at the bottom of the nail. I find that's a really easy way to do a whole nail, is just start at the bottom and work your way up. And always make sure to get all the sides of the nails, push it to the sides. When you put your first bead down at the bottom or the top, make sure to spread it completely over the whole tip. I realized when I first started acrylic, I wasn't really that conscious of how I was applying it, and I wouldn't put the acrylic all over the nail. I would miss some spots. So always turn your nail to side, like from side to side, and make sure you've got all of the surface area. That's gonna really help. And of course, like I'm doing right here, always wipe the sides. It's gonna make your life a lot easier. Alright, so that's done, and now we're gonna be moving on to my middle finger and my ring finger, and I'm going in with white. So basically what I'm going to be doing here is a white ombre. So ombres can be tricky, but I feel like with white, and especially with glitter, it's always kind of easy. So basically I'm just starting off at the top, and of course I'm going from side to side, making sure to cover all the sides, and I'm going to start slowly blending it down. So when I'm doing ombre, I also like to flip the brush and brush it upwards, and that kind of really helps the ombre effect. And I also, just when I get to the bottom, like where I am right now, I go in with some extra monomer and I kind of just shear it out, and that makes a really gorgeous and easy ombre. Once I have the ombre down the way I like it, I'm just going back up to the top and filling in the cuticle just to make it a lot nicer and cleaner, which you can always do. And of course I had to touch the acrylic there. If acrylic touches your skin, please go wash it off, just because you can get allergic, and it's just not good to have those kinds of chemicals on your hands. So I did go and wash that off my hands. Of course I had to touch it. I'm so not used to using a practice hand, so that's what happened. But yeah, just make sure to wash it off right when it happens. And now for my, what is that, my ring finger? Yeah, my ring finger. Not my ring finger, but you know, my friend's ring finger over here. I'm going to be doing the exact same thing as the middle finger. I'm just going to be doing a nice ombre down, and then we're going to get into decorating the bottom. So once I'm done, I'm going in with these little white hearts, and of course this had to happen. So once I'm done wiping my tears, I am going ahead and applying some clear acrylic onto my bottom of my nail, and I'm going to apply my little hearts, the ones that managed to live through that tragedy, and I'm just applying them to the bottom, and I'm just doing that however I want. There are numbers at the end of these tips, so I was like, why not cover it with some hearts? And I thought this look was super cute and easy and simple, and yeah, as I said, super easy. So if you guys want to try it, please do. It's such a nice, cute little look for Valentine's Day. It's not pink or red, it's just cute. Alright, so once I have the hearts the way I like them, I'm going to be going over all of the nails and clear capping them. So enjoy that. I did speed it up a little bit, but yeah, I love watching clear capping. As I said, I love watching anything that involves acrylic. So enjoy. This is where a little bit of the, well, this is where normally if you were doing it on a client, this would be where you add all the structure. Because it's on a fake hand, I don't want to waste too much acrylic, so I'm not like fully going all out of my mind to make the shape perfect. Sorry, I just like hiccuped. To make the shape perfect, I'm just applying it so I can show you guys this design, and you guys can maybe try it out at home or do a Valentine's Day look based on it. So if you guys see like, okay, like it's not like the best shaping, well, I mean, I like the way that it looks is beautiful, and I'm just not concentrating too much on putting way too much product just because it's not an actual hand and I don't want to waste all my product on it. But if you guys are really interested in seeing like a more like structure video where I really work on the structure, that's totally fine. We can definitely do that. This one I didn't put too much effort into the structure. I just really wanted it for the design. But let me know in the comments if you really want to learn more how to do structuring and all the shaping and everything. But yeah, these are them clear capped. I did leave some of my shaping in there, so we'll get into this right now. So basically when I start shaping, I like to go over the sides and make sure the shape of the nail is super crisp, and then afterwards I do go in with my safety bit and I go over all of the surface just to remove any bumps. A lot of people like to use their hand file more. I kind of like to use a combination of both. I find that easiest, but whatever is easier for you is what you should do, and everything that I do here you can do with a hand file 100%. So if you don't have access to a drill, that's fine. You can do everything with a hand file just as easily, and most nail techs even prefer to just use their hand file. Alright, so now we're just going to be going in with my buffer. I'm going to buff all the nails, wipe them down with some alcohol, and then we're going to get into the gems and the top coating. Alright, so as I top coated this finger, I had no idea that the camera was out of focus, but it's only on this finger, so don't worry, the other nails are in focus. That's why I kind of just cut out the rest of the top coating on this one. I just moved on, but as you guys can see, that color, the glitter is really gorgeous. I'm going to be linking the Model 1's acrylic down below. It is super what do you call it? It's not expensive at all. It's affordable. That's the word I was looking for. It's super affordable. I'm gonna link it down below. And the colors that come in these kits are absolutely stunning. And Model Ones has some really nice acrylic. Alright, so now that they're top coated, I did leave the top coat wet. I'm going to be putting the gems onto the top coat just because it is a practice hand. I'm going in with those really nice little oval ones and the little cuticle gems. And I'm just going to put them all around the cuticle. This is so difficult on a practice hand. I never thought putting gems on like cuticle gems are so easy, but on this practice hand, the cuticles are so deep. They just tried to sneak under there all the time. So a little bit tricky. But anyways guys, I'm gonna place these, I'm gonna cure them, and then it will be the end of the video. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. I love you all so much. Bye!